In this video, I want to show the similarity between the Sarakib dress design and patterns today and the findings during the excavation of Ebla of the Bronze Age. The Sarakib identity dress is worn on the outside with your modern clothes underneath. And in the 90s, when I visited Sarakib and met with a family that does the embroidery, I did see a woman wear the dress over her clothing when she left the house. In the 1960s through 1975, an Italian archaeologist excavated Tell Mardikh. And the findings of the kingdom of Ebla of the Bronze Age. Now, this is no coincidence that Tell Mardikh, Ebla, Levantine civilization is exactly 8.2 kilometers north of Sarakib, Syria, where we are speaking of the dress that I'm wearing. 40 years into the excavation, Paolo Matthiea and his findings proved that Ebla depicted the cultural and political and economical life of early Syria. The discovered tablets in Ebla show that the kings and queens reached god and goddess statuses. And when they died, the next king and queen retained the same title. And that the great kingdom thrived on import and export of textiles and metals. After all, the seal impressions found on multiple jars in Ebla do resemble the maze-like patterns heavily embroidered on the front of the dresses. The study of funerary costumes, identical in men and women in Ebla, also show that protection and homage to ancestries also adorned the costume. However, regarding the side panels, anthropologists in Germany think that the side panels are akin to Central Asia art depicting ram horns, while I think that it could be prosperity brought by the introduction of railroads across the deserts and cities during the Ottoman period. But most likely, they probably are mythological symbols tying the past to the future. The symmetry of the four figures up on the shoulders do represent kings and queens of past civilizations, as the strong belief in the afterlife is a repeated motif on funeral wear, as it is the only article allowed for you to take into your afterlife. When referencing the Sarakib dress, it's wise not to get tangled up in Islamic leaning Ottoman mythology that shortchanges Syrian history overall. But if one is more comfortable thinking that the figures represent angels, like in the Torah, the Bible, or the Quran, then so be it.